Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I'll talk about the review of a movie and one of the most and favorite movies, PATHAN. So maybe you all know the movie name is PATHAN. Okay, such a great movie. First of all, that is a blockbuster movie, and the comeback, Mr. King Shah Rukh Khan, who is come back more than maybe 4 years later. Okay, so here has a lot of, I mean, controversial speech, at the same time a lot of learning point. So from my point of view, as a big fan of Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, and another obviously actress Deepika Padukone, such a great actress I haven't seen in before in my life. But to be honest, their acting is great, and sometimes they try their level best to share how it will be more how good for the next generation. Because if I will talk about the main plot or main theme, the villain was John Abraham, and in that character name was Jim. So John Abraham, I mean, playing a great acting that movie. But when I saw John Abraham, he sometimes has some problem. The problem was all about to making right direction, but from my point of view it's not a biggest problem, but it has a problem sometimes. They when they're fighting, especially John Abraham and Shah Rukh Khan on the rooftop of bus, or sometimes later on of a helicopter, and I see that what are the difference, what is the problem in John Abraham. So though in the middle we see that John Abraham lost, or it's called one kind of fake information from Deepika Padukone, and he understand about the matter. And next is that Deepika Padukone, Rubai. In this movie, her name was Rubai, and she was great, and she was the ISO officer, and Shah Rukh Khan, he was the raw agent or agent of raw, raw, agent of raw, and Salman Khan was a crime character. Sometimes when I saw when Shah Rukh Khan faced a problem on train, and Salman Khan somehow came, and both were fighting, and they already win the movie. They already won the on the actually train or fighting. That a different flavor. And next one is one of the interesting point which make me so much funny, that had a human ego. At the end, it most probably at the 11th hour of this movie, John Abraham, first of all, I saw like eagle which is created by man, and it's like a human eagle, and John Abraham already flying. And next I saw Shah Rukh Khan is also like that, and that had really interesting, and it's called Mano Eagle. And I do believe that that is not a interesting part, and when they're fighting that is great, but that is a little bit problem there. And I don't know the the body, executive body actually, or who are casting, they maybe had a little bit confusion or the problem about this work, and the procedure was not so much fantastic, but that sometimes we can say that it had a great. But if I say that Deepika Padukone, such a great. Actually, sometimes she was a blame, and next she played a great role about the greatness of our humanity, among others, especially Shah Rukh Khan. When I see that the blood, it's called Raktamar or something like that. Okay, so that time Deepika Padukone also, I mean, uh, create a bad impact, or it's called Betroy. Okay, with Shah Rukh Khan, and that that is the problem. But when at the end we see that John Abraham also tried to kill Deepika Padukone, and she fell on water, and and the king Shah Rukh Khan also helped to survive, and that had the difference plot. And at the beginning, I don't understand the special or the moral of this movie, but at the middle or at the end, when I saw, and I realized that, oh my god, that's a great movie, and that has a lot of messages. Though Shah Rukh Khan said a lot of thing about the movie, and when we enjoy the movie, they don't relate it about religion. Okay, and he tried to introduce himself from his position, and we know very well our position is different, our mental is different, our relation is different, so that's why we can see this kind of thing happen with us. Most probably the practical other things was not as usual or common, obviously exceptional. And if I will be the secretary of I mean this movie, or secretary of this film sector, I will say that you need to, or we need to add more some glamorize. And especially one thing which I'm gonna skip already, but this is the matter is that only one thing, and then in the end I saw the another thing that's not so interesting, but one thing, Besharam. Okay, so Besharam is quite interesting, and obviously I saw the scene, the performance of Deepika Padukone and the Shah Rukh Khan and others was a great and fantastic, fantastic movie. And hope so, guys. If you see the movie on cinema hall or Cineplex, okay, Cineplex, so obviously you will enjoy a lot. And see you uh, another movie review. Till then, you'll be good. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz, and see Pathan. Assalamu alaikum.